Star Wars is an absolute force to be reckoned with, and with the recent success of The Force Awakens and Rogue One, it looks like the galaxy far, far away is back and here to stay. Fans of the films are always hungry for new details on their favorite rebels, Jedis, and droids. But what about some behind-the-scenes scoops on the often ridiculed bad guys of the Star Wars world? For this video, we're diving into the world of Stormtroopers for our list of 10 shocking facts you didn't know about Stormtroopers. Enjoy this video and be sure to hit the subscribe button for more awesome CBR content every single day. Stormtroopers with lightsabers. If you are a true fan of Star Wars, you probably know that Ralph McQuarrie was the visionary concept artist behind most of what we all love about the Star Wars today. He designed everything from planets to droids to Darth Vader, and most of his original ideas were greenlit by George Lucas and the producers. Not all of his ideas made it into the final film though, as some behind-the-scenes concept art revealed years later that McQuarrie had originally designed stormtroopers that wielded lightsabers. This idea was turned down for a number of reasons, but chief among them must have been the fact that most stormtroopers are not coordinated enough to handle the complicated weapon that is a lightsaber. Still, it would have been cool to see. Stormtrooper body count. Throughout the franchise, the Empire killed billions of people, especially when they blasted using the Death Star, which of course prompted the rebels to retaliate and destroy their station/machine. While there's no official canon death toll from the destruction of the Death Star, Star Wars legends claim that there were 265,675 people, and that among those people were 30,984 stormtroopers. These numbers come from various sources within the Legends community and seem too specific to be fake, so we have to think they're at least close to the truth. Casting controversy. When John Boyega was cast to play Stormtrooper FN2187 in The Force Awakens, some bigoted fans took to Twitter to share their barbaric opinions. This sparked the controversial hashtag #BoycottStarWars7, shared by lowlives and internet trolls who claim that the Star Wars film committed white genocide by allowing a main character to be black. The illogical Twitter campaign gained media attention, even though Boyega was not the first black Star Wars character. Boyega has taken a strong and progressive stance on the issue, stating that racist comments and ideas will not slow him down, and that people will just have to get used to it. Stormtrooper armor. One thing that fans all seem to know about Stormtroopers is that they tend to die pretty easily. It seems like 1 or 2 shots to any part of their body can apparently kill them, which is strange when you think about it because they're covered in armor that is supposed to be able to deflect most blazer shots. More specifically speaking, each Stormtrooper's armor contains 18 plastoid plates, the same type of material that Darth Vader has. That means Stormtrooper armor is technically one of the strongest armors in the galaxy, not that it has actually helped Stormtroopers stay alive in combat. Storming the Great Wall. In order to promote The Force Awakens in China, Lucasfilm set up 500 Stormtrooper models on the Great Wall. Fans took selfies in front of the Stormtroopers, posing with lightsabers and costumes alongside the iconic troopers. This publicity stunt may seem immense and expensive, but China is proving to be the next big market for movies, so it makes sense for Lucasfilm and Disney to spend marketing there. Star Wars already had one of the biggest fan bases in the world, but they could always use another billion people or so, right? Not clones. Unlike what many fans believed after the prequel trilogy, Stormtroopers are not the same as clone troopers. The clone soldiers that were created on Cameo aged more quickly than other humans and died prematurely, and so the clone troopers had been replaced by Imperial Stormtroopers, who were recruited and trained at Imperial academies. The clone troopers were in Revenge of the Sith and executed their primary mission.
Execute Order 66.
But not long after, they began to be replaced. The television show Star Wars Rebels confirmed that clone troopers were phased out before A New Hope, and Rogue One shows that stormtroopers were around even before the events of Episode 4. Specialized stormtroopers. While stormtroopers may seem like they're virtually interchangeable, there are actually a lot of stormtroopers that have been adapted for specialized tasks. For example, on Tatooine and other desert planets or regions, sand troopers are used, denoted by their orange shoulders on their climate-specialized uniforms. Similarly, snow troopers are deployed in cold climates, such as the ice planet Hoth. Other stormtroopers receive specialized training to use specific equipment such as cloaking devices, flamethrowers, grenades, or blaster cannons. So even though they all look similar, it turns out they aren't. Stormtrooper History. By this point, it's quite evident that George Lucas based the Empire and its determination for exterminating the Jedi on the Third Reich and Adolf Hitler's Nazi Party in World War II. It turns out that Lucas also drew inspiration from the First World War, as the German Empire actually used highly trained soldiers called Stormtroopers who specialize in infiltration. Throughout the Star Wars films, there is certainly a lot of infiltrating and storming, so it looks like Lucas chose the right name and inspiration for his antagonist force. Sneaky Stormtrooper cameos. In 2015, The Force Awakens brought fans back to the galaxy far, far away, and people were thrilled to see so many references to the original trilogy in the film. While fans were looking for fun Easter eggs and references, they may have missed some awesome cameos, the best of which came from famous people secretly playing Stormtroopers. Most famously, the recent James Bond Daniel Craig and director Kevin Smith played Stormtroopers in the film, but it's much less known that Michael Giacchino, the composer for Rogue One, played a trooper as well in the film. Famous movie mistakes. As amazing as the Star Wars movies are, they also famously feature some of the most hilarious and fun movie mistakes of all time. And it just so happens that two of the best ones feature Stormtroopers being goofy. In the scene where Luke and Leia are about to swing across the canyon inside the Death Star, Leia shoots one last time. She hits the wall with her blast, but the Stormtrooper falls to the ground all the same. Another famous movie mistake comes when one Stormtrooper hits his head on the doorway and then tries to cover it up as if nothing happened. Both have become fun inside jokes for true Star Wars fans over the years. So there's our list of 10 crazy Stormtrooper facts you probably didn't know. What else do you know about Stormtroopers? What is your favorite Star Wars movie ever? Let us know in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more fun videos like this one.